Hi everyone, it's Nicole and I have another layout and I'm just showing you some of the stuff that I'll be using, and it's all stuff that I had put aside for the March Kit Club. A lot of it is from my stash because there wasn't a lot of embellishment this month. So I kind of did supplement with my stuff, and I'm okay with that because let's face it, we all have a ton of stuff. So the fact that I'm able to put it with the kit and being able to use it, that's going to help. I did pull out, I got the digital kit for the Atlantic collection, and I got that printed. So I did cut apart a few of those because I wanted for this layout because it was a nice blue, and I couldn't find anything that was the blue of his PJs. But so anyway, this is a couple pictures of my grandson, and he was just about grown out of that sleeper, and we wanted to make sure that we got pictures of it. So that night when he was ready for bed, I just, after his bath, I got him all dressed up, and then I did a little photo session with him. And the photo on the left, he just looks like, okay, Nammy, I love you, but really it's time to be done. And but he's such a good baby. He just sat there, and I have other pictures where he's smiling and stuff, but I just love that picture. He was like, I don't know, he just looked like he was like, okay, I'm done. So a lot of the pages that I did use was scraps, and one of them was from My Mind's Eye, the boy collection. And then this one here is from Echo Park, and it's My Girl. And what I did was I took my 1-inch punch and I just punched some of the circles around it. And then I believe the grid is just the other side of, yes, it's just the other side of My Mind's Eye, the paper from My Mind's Eye. It's just the other side, and that's what I'm going to do my journaling on. Now, the page before this took me an hour and 47 minutes or 46 minutes or something like that to do. So this one here, I was going to say sat down, but I scrapbook standing up. So I just got to it and I just got it done. And this one took me 47 minutes. There's not a lot of embellishments on it because I did use a lot of circles, and it was more like, it's a Superman PJ, so it was more, the circles is good night with stars in it, and the little, oh, I don't have it there yet, the piece that I'm having right now that I'm cutting, that has stars and moons. And so the circles, it's more to represent like planets and stuff just around him. And so it's really a simple layout and quick. I just put it together, like I said, in 47 minutes. But I thought I would just bring up a few things if you guys could help me out. Well, first of all, I just want to say that I do read all your comments, like every single one of your comments. I don't always have time to respond. I'm going to try and get better at that, but I work shift work, and a lot of the layouts I do is after a night shift, and or after a day shift, and I just kind of put a page together, and then to do the process video, to record it is actually the easy part. It's everything afterward that does take a lot of time. It's like, I'd say one video is about 6 to 8 hours, depending on how long it is. Now, a lot of it I don't do, the computer does, but I have to wait on the computer. So, and I don't really want to be on the internet doing stuff because it's so slow. It drives me nuts. But I do read all your comments, and I do appreciate all your comments, and I just want to mention that. I know I mentioned it before, but I want to mention it again. Now, I need your help. Do you guys prefer the videos to be 10 minutes or less? 15 minutes or more? And what would be the max? Because when the video goes really quick, I feel like I have to race. But I don't like videos that are, 19, 20 minutes would be the max that I like to do them. Like one yesterday that I tried to upload, it would have been 27 minutes. And I was like, no, no. So I did it the faster speed, but then I have to talk like crazy fast. So I just want to know what you guys think. Another thing is someone asked if I could put still photos at the end of the videos, and I do put still photos. And I know it still goes by quickly. So here are a couple of options for you. I do post my layouts at 2Ps in the gallery and at Studio Calico in the gallery. And also, if you want to join us on the Facebook challenge, I also post them there. So that was a few things that I want to mention. And while I was saying all that, I did work on my title, and I used the Studio Calico letters that came in last month's kit, some basic gray little letters. I did add a pop of yellow behind the love circle and to the bottom right under the good night circle, just because I wanted a pop of yellow. And you'll see why here in a minute, because I want to add more yellow. No, I just cut that grid paper down to size so it fits in between that chevron paper. And of course, I want to keep some of that chevron for another layout, so I cut it in half, because I believe what I cut from the middle, that's the only thing I have left of that paper. So I want to make sure that I'm able to use it on my scrap papers and all that stuff. So this is layout, where am I? 33 of 50 for the Facebook challenge. And again, I'm going to put it in the description. And it took me 47 minutes, and it's layout 7 for the March Neverland Studio Calico kit. So that memo tag or embellishment did come in this month's kit, and I decided to use it there, and that's where my title is going to sit. And again, I'm going to use that smile washi tape, and I'm going to put it in 4 different spots, and basically it's just so the paper doesn't look like it's just kind of ending. I want to ground it. And with that good night, I didn't want just one circle embellishment. I want a cluster of 3. And I did put just a little piece of yellow paper just to kind of make it kind of fit with everything else. And then I'm taking out my huge Scotch tape, foam tape, and I'm going to put some in behind that circle embellishment that I had punched out. And I'm also going to put some in behind the love circle that is going to be at the top left. And now I'm going to put down my title, and it just says my little hero because he's wearing a little hero outfit. And then the love, it says love my little hero. So again, it's the basic gray black letters that we got maybe 2 or 3 months ago in the kit. I keep everything right there for 3 months or so that I can, really use up the stuff that I do buy in the kit. And where I'm not buying stuff, I'm trying to use up, everything that I have. And I have to say, today is what did I say? 33. So I'm 17 layouts away, and I have to confess, I've already started doing a list of things that I want to buy. And most of it is stuff that I'm running out, and a lot of it is wood veneer. I'm noticing that my wood veneers are dwindling, so I started a list of that. But I'm still not going to Simon Says and looking to see what's new, because that's just way too tempting. And then it kind of helped yesterday, because yesterday was 2 days ago, was the pre-order for the June kit for Studio Calico. So that was kind of nice, because I ordered a few extra kits and stuff. But again, I do over 20 pages a month. So I do need, not just order the main kit, because there's no way I could get 20 pages done with just the main kit. So now I took out some basic gray enamel dots or candy dots or whatever they call it, and I put it throughout my page, and I put it around my title. I put 3 around my little round cluster. I put 3 there, and then I put a red dot at every round embellishment that I punched out. And I was putting my stuff away, and I just kind of left the page there so that you could see the finished page a little longer, because someone was asking if they could see the page a little longer. So that was the purpose of that. I'm going to do that now. If my battery doesn't die, I'm just going to leave the page and put some stuff away so you can see the finished layout for, longer than usual. So now I took out some Glimmer Glaze and Mr. Huey, I believe, or maybe it's all Glimmer Glaze. And then I took out my Studio Calico, what are they called? Roller date stamp. And then I finally remembered to use my Stays On ink, and I did the same, or I guess it's not Studio Calico, it's Dear Lizzie, and it's Remember This, and then I just put April 2013. And now I'm going to cover my pictures, and I'm going to mist or use my Glimmer Glaze and put it at every spot that there's embellishment. And then I did put it sort of everywhere because, again, those round things were simulating the planets. And I guess I did use Mr. Huey in yellow. And the cat was laying on my box, my Studio Calico box that I usually use for misting. So that's why I put some of the Studio Calico bags underneath. And then at the last minute, I decided to put that True Story. And that came from a kit last month, and it was chipboard from Studio Calico. And then I don't usually do my journaling on camera because I really like to think about it. And then because to me, the journaling is more like I'm talking to them, so they have something to read. Now they kind of appreciate it, but I know that once, and I don't mean to sound morbid, but once I'm gone, they'll have something that I'm kind of talking to them. So that's it. The page is done. So thanks for watching. Bye.